Hello，嘿，大家晚上好哈。Very happy that everybody can make it. Um, I'm just going to mix. So I think I'm looking at this. So we can just speak in Chinese as well. 今天呢，我是 Cindy 于心怡哈。大家基本上在线上的都认识。那我们今天主要的任务是跟大家做一个 refreshment。呃，基本上各位都已经是客户了哈，因为税季马上开始，而且大家开始着手准备手上的tax documents for preparing 2025 tax return。那今天的任务就是给大家很快的 quickly go through what need to be done from your CPA's perspective. So first, 在 quick introduction 哈，我们今年你看的老客户了，看到我们改了 CPG 了，实际上就是Cindy Professional Group，因为我们的 operation expanded last year, so our legal structure and operation structure changed a bit. So that's why you see the new um, icon here. Again, 我们CPG Cindy Professional Group. Let's see, go here. 我们有几个不同的 entity work for you at this point. So hopefully we can provide more holistic view of solutions to your issues and questions. 我们现在有3个 location，在 New Jersey、Florida and New York。Primarily we still do accounting, tax, and for existing client we also help them with the payroll and other assurance related services. Accounting and tax, that's what we do. Also, we have an auditing branch as well at this point, which can do all the public firms auditing work，就是上市公司的各种审计。那我们今天呢，主要 focus on tax preparation 和一些 related accounting preparation for focus on your 2025 tax return。我们的客户基本上当然是每一个纳税人啊，every single tax preparer。But lots of our clients have these specific types of requirements, right? The business owners with certain high level of income, they are also S corp partnership owners. Lots of clients also have foreign income, foreign accounts, foreign assets. 同时呢，they have a foreign tax credit that we need to help them to recognize. 同时呢，有一些 high income 的客户呢，也是一直在potentially 面临一些 auditing 的 risk。如果他们有股票large capital gain in stock trading，或者是 in crypto trading，这些都是希望大家能够pay attention，就是在后面会讲到准备你们的 record 哈，get your tax documents ready。同时呢，我们也有很多客户work in different area，work in different states，有的住在一个 state，然后 work in different states，或者呢own assets 或者 investments in different states。还有很多的 rental property owners，这里也有一些 special 的 tax 的 treatments。因为作为 rental property owner，税局有in the current 呃 tax law 里边，有很多detailed 的classification，就是 category，作为不同 type 的rental property owner，你的 tax treatment 也是有一些区别的。当然，客户现在，因为税局现在就是不管是 federal RS tax authorities 或者 state tax authorities，现在都大家都知道实现了 AI 了，所以他们在发现问题，比如说以前他们要用人工的方式发现问题，现在呢基本上是用AI 的一些 tool 去scan 扫描他们收到的 documents，然后根据他们的一些 criteria，来 identify potential tax issues or questions，有时候只是一些 question，他们需要 answer，不一定是problem。不一定是就是 trouble 哈，但是呢，大家会感觉到会收到更多的这些相关的 notice 吧，很多都是机器generated，嗯，哎，给每个客户，说实在，每一个client，我们觉得都造成了很多的困惑，但是 this is something we have to deal with it。就我们 CPA firm 也会收到莫名其妙的一些信件，嗯，前几天还又收到了，有时候呃to a certain point，你只能是 ignore it，但是如果不能解决，因为也没法打电话，现在电话也打不通，或者打通了之后，接电话的人，说实在的。don't understand the questions, don't have the knowledge. So it's creating lots of we've been last year we've been experienced different and new challenges and problems dealing with RS. But 就是说我们大家一起吧，共同努力把自己的事情处理好。那好，现在基本上我会走得很快哈，因为这个有一个 handout 会在我们 website available to everybody to go through it. I'm not going to waste everybody's too much time to go through the details, but you can spend your own time at your own pace to go through the details on the presentation via our website download. Tax season timeline, right？今天是1月16号，January 16th。嗯，实际上1月份的话是一个 relatively relaxing, but at least to us, but still you can do a lot to get ready for your 2025 tax return filing. One thing you can do is to go through your last year's ledger in the bank statements, bank records 或者是 credit card statement, credit card records, to kind of start to pencil down what are the tax related items, including tax payments. If you're a business owner, you might start thinking about what are the related taxable income, wouldn't be taxable expenses, but expenses that can be used to reduce your taxable income, right? So I think there's still a lot you can do at this point while you're waiting for the tax forms to be sent to you in the mail, or that can be ready downloaded from the website. So 至少这是我就分享吧。然后我个人的话，我是在月初的时候就把就是2025年相关的所有的费用啊、收入啊什么都会走一遍，或者是尽最大可能都 finish as much as I can. So before we receiving all the tax forms. Also, good thing about this is 你有了个 idea 之后呢，在你收到 tax form 的时候。你会you basically have some idea in your mind, right? And you can identify problem. 有时候 the forms that you received could be incorrect, has errors in there, right? 你如果是don't go through your own record first to have your own idea of what you should be expecting then when you receive those documents, you wouldn't know that there might be problems or issues, and then maybe too late to make corrections. So 这是 something 我想 remind everybody that you can do，也是为什么我想你们加入今天的 meeting，right？这些东西可能你都知道，只是说我们今天做一个 quickly reminder，而且每一个 join tonight，我相信都是一个嗯、就是 tax law obedience，a good citizen，right？想把自己的税务的东西very well taken care of。So 1月份这是应该可以做的事情，对吧？2月份的时候，你会收到很多很多的letters. So pay attention to your mails. Usually 我们就是 throw away all the garbage, right? But sometimes the important tax document will be part of your garbage mails as well. So you might be missing it. 所以1月份、2月份一直到3月份吧。我希望你们能够就是说认真的看一下每天的 mails，and just make sure you pick up those marked as text document, put on the side, and use that for your tax return。那3月份的时候，我们有一些 deadline 来。如果你是一个 business owner，而且需要我们帮助做你的 accounting 相关的，那现在基本上 it's due。你可以因为所有的 bank statements credit card statements，pretty much，for 2025都已经 ready 了。所以 either 你们做或者让我们帮忙，都是the goal is to get it done，right？那 partnership 和 S corp 是3月15号，tax return 就 due 了。那我的 personal 的建议是说，我们当然可以做 extension，而且我们说实在的，也愿意给客户做 extension，这样可以我们 even out our workload。但是 from your perspective as a taxpayer，我的 recommendation 是file it on time。That will reduce your being audited. Uh, the probability of being audited, as we experienced, is going to be lower if you file your tax return on time. Okay, that's so something to remind everybody. 当然，April 4月15号，我们大家都知道，对吧？我们的2025的 1040 ready，而且2025的 corporate tax return ready，而且2025的那个叫 estate 或者是fiduciary tax return，也会 ready，像 trust 什么都是4月份 ready 了。那同时不要 forget，don't forget 2026estimate tax is due on April 15th，4月15号哈。你尽管我们也许2025年的税在4月15号的时候还没有 finish，但是呢，你2026年的 tax 已经开始 due 了，OK，已经到期了。现在从3年前吧，税局在这方面是非常非常严格，所以我希望大家就是，除非 you have better usage of your money and get better return，for the money that you pay to IRS，don't I will just pay it on time by April 15th。那 year round 当然啦，tax planning, record keeping is very important. It doesn't take much time actually. Every month, if you can spend at least 1 day, just go through what happened. It's going to save you lots of trouble at the end of the year or the coming year. So what are some specific dates, right? All of this you can find it on our website. You can click on this link and then you can see that this, okay, not going there then. 都在上面。如果你真的想知道一个 high level 的tax tax form due dates，可以到我们这个link 上面去扫一眼，应该给你一些very good ideas. We spend lots of time to sift through what's important for the clients, so and come up with all this list of items, and we hope our client you will benefit from it. Other important content 就是 also today，我觉得也是一个 client training session 吧，就是希望给你们，就是省一点时间来 get ready，to submit information to us to prepare tax return，right？我们有一个 secure site，也是 again 在这个cindlc.com form 这个 page 上面有这些所有的信息，如果你需要的话。就记住这个 link 就可以了，或者记住我们的 website，基本上你可以找到 client resources for all this information。另外一点我想 share 的就是，overall 我们的 process 是什么？这样子你有个 idea 说 what you can expect from us。Number one, we have a secure site which you can drop your information whenever you're ready. 当然，it's better for us if get everything ready and get sent to us. But there are people like, oh, Cindy, I just want to send you the information whenever I receive it. That's fine too. So just whenever you're ready, you see the files, you drop it into our website in this secure site, and then we'll save it for you and as your kind of repository of your information. Um, After we receive all the information, we will do a completeness review. We compare our record from last year with what we received this year, so that way we hope we can help you safeguard another safeguard for you to make sure that all the information are complete, so we won't miss any data or text documents. 当然了，我们还有 follow up questions, right? You will see that from us. If we feel this information we receive is not clear or we don't know how to interpret it to prepare a tax return, we will need your help. And please respond as soon as you receive them. We appreciate all the quick response. During tax season, I also want everybody to kind of understand that sometimes we might be a little slow in response to your request. So feel free to send in a second request if you uh, want to get it quickly, which we appreciate your help on that too, as a reminder to us. And then we do all the tax preparation calculation, and there's some planning review. We take a look at uh, your information as well for planning purpose. And then after that, we send you the filing and payment guidance and asking for your approval. Once you give us the approval, sign the 8879 AA79 form or all the state forms, then we can start the e-filing process. Once we finish the e-filing process, you will receive email. So make sure that you give us your correct email and the email account that you will be checking as well, because all of our communication is going to go through the email. So that's very important note. I want everybody to pay attention to. So here are some specifics, right? We have the engagement letter, which is required by our insurance and compliance. So I appreciate your cooperation on that as well. We also have some business income and expenses questionnaire, which we want to help you to see what are the relevant business expenses, what are the relevant business income that to your tax filing purpose. So we have a list for you in this form, which you can download from our website. If you have foreign accounts with a total of 10,000, 1,000美金, 10,000 in total, then you need to think to file those foreign accounts. There may not be tax consequence, right? So 有人问说我报了这么多 account balance，我是不是要交很多税呀？The answer is not necessarily, right? 但是呢 我们必须做 information reporting。如果因为现在 information reporting，I can foresee，就是我可以预测哈，这个 information reporting 的罚款也会 coming。Before 这些罚款都是在纸上，right？It's in the tax law，but 税局 IRS cannot enforce it because they don't have the computing power. But now they have the computing power and they continue to build up their computing power. Um, I can see those information reporting fine will be coming very quickly. So I would, just recommend everybody make sure you do your information reporting and don't ignore them. 不要忽视他们，真的是很重要。嗯，到现在为止罚款还是比较少，但是今年上个月，我头一次看到了这种的，嗯，client 收到这种 notice，嗯，直接就是 throw me off the bus in a way like this，而且罚款一罚就是几千的罚，所以真的没有必要跟他在这方面做较劲儿哈，就是 fight with it。I would just follow it because you just spend a little more time, little more effort to do something that will save you lots of trouble. So you get paid by the government in another way, right? Get paid by the government to follow all the tax laws. Business side，我们还有一些各种各样的service. Again, accounting, tax. These are our focus, right? And then anything around tax and accounting, we are trying to help the clients as well. So let us know if you have any needs. Individual，right？刚才讲的 business side，individual 同样我们有一个 checklist，I'm going to show you in next page。目的是说，让大家能够remind you 说 this might be something you have。你可能是 don't have everything right on the list，但是 you might have something you might miss it。So we hope to help you to remind you. So check them out.
三对，我想可能就是可以搞下来。我给他3张超好的，可能凑起来。
So we also have some knowledge sharing. We kind of write our blogs for questions, to answer questions that client has, especially if I have 2 or 3 clients asking the same question, I try to write them out in a little more comprehensive way，就是可以更完整一点。因为有时候，一个 quick answer may not be the right answer。因为每个人情况不一样，每个事情发生的原因也不一样，所以希望这些 knowledge sharing，帮助大家能够有一个 holistic view to their problem and questions。Wait, sorry，少一个东西。Oh, yeah. So this is what you're going to be receiving, right? I just want you guys get familiar with it, so you can look at if you have business, you need to file your partnership, S corp or corporation, or even fiduciary. 这属于 business So，我们希望有收集有这些信息。如果你是个新的客户，或者是有新的 business，我们希望这些信息比较完整，这样实际上也是对你的一个保护。这是我们的宗旨吧，就是能够make sure 我们的信息是完整的和正确的。那从个人的角度的话，也是同样的principle，同样的道理哈。希望你的比如家庭结构啊有了变化，或者是 marriage status 有了变化，像这些我们都需要你更新过的信息，尤其是 email 都是有了更新变化，也希望提供给我们。所以这张就一页纸哈，我们把它 浓缩到一页纸上，看着可能信息有点多，但是也希望给大家减少一点压力。在看的时候，你就觉得 OK，我就这么一页纸，我可以很快的 go through it and just make sure I can check the boxes off. So mentally check off all the boxes that's relevant to you, right? So that way, when you receive those mails, 你可以说 OK，这个是属于这个 category，那个是就是希望帮助大家吧，prepare your tax season mentally ready for it。那后面是这些刚刚说到的，然后同时呢，我们也就做一个 reminder 吧，so what could go wrong, right? Every year we've seen a lot, and we hope we can avoid some of those problems to help the client to avoid the problems. 比如说 late 或者 missing information，你想如果有一个 1099，you happen to miss it, right？但是RS 或者是 state government received it, and you didn't give to us because you didn't know that you have it, and then that creating an information gap, right? Now this gap creating what problem? That means RS already start calculating the interest and penalty on that particular income amount that you didn't know you have it, you didn't give to us, and we didn't put on your tax return, but RS has it. So they're saying, okay, you missed like $1,000 from one of your 1099s. So they start calculating like their 8% interest is their penalty on top of it. Before you know it, right, you're paying for it. So yeah, every work you do to gather your information, tell yourself, I'm being paid, right? So that's so important. I can't emphasize this enough. Also, if you have a business, um, it's a good practice that you have either a separate bank account, separate credit card account, to handle all the business related expenses and income. If you don't have a formal business entity, right? If you don't have a LIC or partnership or a corporation, whatever, um, but you can still do something to segregate your business and your personal related activities. All right, so I'm going to be very quick here. Just do something important, just say something that I feel important reminders for you to prepare for your tax returns. So quarterly estimate tax report, tax payment important. We don't have to set it up for you. You can just follow the schedules that we gave to you, and then make those payment online yourself. I think that might be the best way to do it because you can make changes as well. Because once we set it up for you, it's very hard to change. That's what we recognized as a problem too. Residency issues, we talk about the foreign reporting. Um, yeah, last year's return was fine, but if you have time, take a look at if you found any issues from prior year, we can still have time to fix it, right? By amending the return. We talk about all this, get prepared, have good record keeping. And there's some good recommendations. And also when you have a problem with RS or the state, we can negotiate. Don't think that, what they said is a done deal. Okay. It's not. If you have a better reason, better facts, what they have, we can always talk to them, right? And then hopefully the result will to your advantage. There's many potential triggers. Take a look at them. It doesn't take long, and we have some important case studies that I list here just to share. In summary, basically, you can get your like I mentioned, they may not be right. So we can reason with them with our facts and law base, right？根据法律和根据我们的事实来跟他们讨论这些事情。 那作为结果，这是我们的一些过去的经验吧。比如说客户被抵拿了4万块钱的 refund，那我们我们的这些流程，就是跟他 negotiate 或者是 reasoning explaining，就他4万块钱 refund 被 restored，就是拿回来了。同时呢，我们也可以帮助客户省了大约14.3万块钱的New York State 的 tax，都是这边是省了大约20万的 tax，都是因为就是说，有时候你也知道，他们也是人，所以他们也会 make mistake，尤其是这些 auditors。不是机器做的时候，所以我们这时候就是大家看谁更 knowledgeable，谁更 get organized，谁的 facts 更充足，那谁就可能是站在了对的地方，you're in the right side，right？嗯，大致，yeah，what we can do for you，right? So we can do all these things, and this is what you need to do. So I would recommend you do something like it too. If you need help, just let us know. Planning make a big difference. I just want to make sure we all recognize this fact. If you plan ahead, you can adjusting your course of actions, and then the result definitely going to be different. Most time it's to your favorite, right? Um, Questions. I'm going to leave like a few minutes for questions, if there are any. These are the common questions I kind of 抛砖引玉哈, list here. People ask me, whether should I be an S corp? Do I really need quarterly estimates? What triggers audits the most? I mentioned that too, right? File your tax return on time. That will potentially reduce your probabilities. So do I need to report foreign accounts actually if you meet the threshold? So what if I already filed incorrectly? Um, that's okay. Everybody makes mistake. We do too. So we try hard to not to. We all try hard, but if we make corrections as soon as possible. S Corp, if I just answer these questions commonly asked it, um, yeah, it depends, right? It's one course of action always has its pros and cons. It's really at the end of the day, pros minus cons equals net benefit to you or not. If it is, then you do it. If it's not, then um, you know what to do. And then quarterly estimates, I mentioned earlier, yes. If you have W-2 income only, and then you have sufficient withholding, maybe that's the only time that I feel quarterly estimates may not be relevant to you，跟你没有关系啊。大致是这样了。那如果线上的人有问题的话，可以提一下。那同时你们在可能提问题的时候，我给大家走一下我们的网站，就是 where you can find the information on your own hands, right? Anytime you want to. Simple cindylc.com. We didn't change the website URL just for the convenience of old clients. So this client resources is where I think you can find lots of good information. And you have the client forms, you have the refund payment, those links. And then for today's meeting, we have also this announcement on the website as well, where you can get information from. Courtesy reminders I mentioned before, these are some of those deadlines which we highlighted, which we feel quite relevant. Okay. If there's no question, then I just hope you all have a wonderful night
兄弟可以听到
and
吗？
good tax season. Yes, Anger.
就有一个问题，这个问题是， 呃，就是说，如果从这边往中国转钱的话，需要做什么东西吗？
往中国转钱，这就是第一呢，转给谁，跟你的关系是什么？
是我转给我自己的账户啊？
哦，转给你自己的账户，I don't see any problem from tax perspective。但是你知道现在 Trump 不是有一个新的 law 吗？Right? Ask the banks to take money, cut money out for the money transfer out to the US. And we're still going through the details. But just I think right now my understanding 现在就是他扣的这个税的话，只是现金扣税。如果要是 bank wire 的，好像还没有这个问题。from tax perspective no。但是另外一点，你现在有了中国的或者美国境外的任何的账号，你需要考虑 reporting foreign accounts
OK，
啊。
就是因为什么呢？就是因为其实是给老人用啊，但是因为老人他们不懂怎么弄这些东西嘛，所以就是从这边，因为你知道中国的银行他们比这边方便嘛，他们有比如说中行它有，就是我自己的话就是你可以有不同 currency 的账户嘛，对
Yeah，
你都不用另开，就你自己一个账户就可以有不同的 currency。那我从这边 wire 就美金对美金的 wire 嘛，然后转过去以后，那边就可以换成人民币，然后就可以转给老人的账户了。对，这样的
理解
话就是说，
理解，没
对
没有 tax consequence，但是你
，OK，
需要做 information reporting。如果你转的超过了1万美金的话，那边的账号上面
怎么叫 information reporting？给谁 report 呢？
就是你要 report foreign accounts。
哦，在报税的时候是吧？
Yeah，就是 FBAR 报一下，就你不需要交税，但是呢，这个你要报一下。
就是说我的账户的 detail 和 balance。
只是一个 balance。基本上你这种情况就 year end 哦highest balance during the year from January 1st to December 31st during the year what's the highest balance for that account？你就在那个做一下 FBAR reporting。
这哪记得住啊？
你就估算吧，估
估算
算吧。
，OK。
啊呀，因为没有说你都